Hey, good day, it's Dan here. I hope you're doing well. On this video, I'm going to share with you some simple tips on how to get super targeted traffic to your website. So this morning I was watching a interview with one of my mentors, actually a couple of my mentors. One of them, the host of this particular interview series, is going to be on my show next week. So I'm super excited about that. Her name is Rhonda Swan. She's one part of the Unstoppable family. Awesome story of a family who sold everything and started traveling the world, and they've been building their business online for about a decade now, and done phenomenally well. They've had their challenges, no doubt, like everybody has, but really have built an amazing following online and have had great success with it. But her guest today on this particular interview was a gentleman who has really mastered traffic. And, you know, if you're building an online business, one of the lifebloods to your business is traffic, having traffic to your website. And so this particular gentleman, his name's Paulo Barroso, if you want to look him up, has only been online for a short while, a few years now, and he's done well over $1 million in sales online. So we've done really well. And his primary strategy for doing that was paid traffic. And so he shared a really simple process of how he goes out to get super targeted traffic to his websites. And it's so simple. I'm going to share it with you today so you can do it too. So I'm going to share my screen here and we'll hop right into it so you can learn how to drive traffic to your website as well. So here we go. All right, hopefully you can see my screen here. I'm on google.com. And we're just going to type into the search bar, how to make money online blog. So we're going to look for blogs that talk about how to make money online. Now, the first 3 listings here are all ads. Those are paid ads on Google. Somebody's paid money to drive traffic to their website. So there you go. There's one option. You could pay Google to post your ad right at the top of the search bar. That's one way to get there. This income diary looks like it's likely a blog post, maybe not necessarily a make money online blog, but it did a blog post about different websites that do that. Tips and tricks.hq. Here we go, John Chow. Now this guy's a legend in the online world, blogger. And so let's go to his website and have a look. So his website's johnchow.com. Certainly, as you can see, making over 30,000 before 9 a.m. Well, that's probably a good start to your day. He has done very well online. And his website is very well trafficked. And I'm going to show that to you. So we're gonna copy that website address, the URL, and we're going to go to a website called alexa.com. Now, Alexa is a site that ranks websites based on how much traffic they get. And so you just enter the name of the website in here, johnchow.com, and click find. And here we have his ranking, 23,000, almost 24,000 ranking, which is phenomenal. That's a fantastic ranking on Alexa. Anything under 50,000 is really good. And what you're looking for actually is a low number here, because if you typed Google or Facebook into the search, it'd probably come up number 1 or number 2, a global rank of 1 or 2, whereas this site has 24,000. Still, it's number 24,000 out of billions of websites online. So you know it's getting a ton of traffic. So that's a good indicator. That the fact that it came up first or in the first page of Google is a good indicator, but Alexa is a confirmation of that. And just to give you an idea, I've been working on my site, improving its ranking, but just for a comparison, add a couple zeros. I'm at 2.3 million online, which I'm still really happy about, because that jumped in the last few months from about 5 or 6 million down to 2 or 3 million. So we're making progress. But back to John Chow. So the process, in order to get targeted traffic, you know that people that visit this site are interested in making money online because that's what he talks about. That's what he blogs about. That's what he does. So those people are already a targeted audience for your business if your business is how to make money online. Now, if your business is dog walking or cake making or anything else, when you do your Google search, you're going to search that term and the word blog and then find the top blogs in that niche. But for this example, we're talking about how to make money online, and we're going to go to the top blog in that realm, which happens to be johnchow.com, or at least it comes up in Google very highly ranked. So what you want to do is you want to reach out to John Chow and ask him if he would run an ad to his database, to his list. And essentially what you're doing, it's called running a solo ad. You're renting his list for one email. He's going to send an email to his list with a link to your website in it. And then any of the sales that you make from that, of course, are your sales. Now you pay him a fee for that, and solo ads range. There's all manner of solo ad providers out there. One of the reasons that I suggest this particular strategy is because you know this is quality traffic. You may pay a lot less on other solo ad providers, but you're going to get a lot worse quality of traffic from that opportunity. Now, another thing you could do is he actually has an advertise button. So you can click the advertise button, and he's going to give you all the different ways that you can advertise on his site. So you can run banner ads, as you can see down the side here. He has banners here on the top, down the side. This could be one of your banners, and it could be a banner that now takes people back to your website if they clicked on it. There probably is something in here. There's the banners, buy a sponsored tweet. So he'll tweet your link to his audience on Twitter. All kinds of options, and fairly inexpensive. For $100 or $200, you may be able to run a banner on his website for a month. He gets 300,000 page views per month. That's a lot of traffic, and that could be directed back to your website. So that's a great example. Let's go back and look at one more. Go back to Google search, blogpress.com, ProBlogger. ProBlogger, I believe, I'm not completely familiar with. I believe maybe articles from a bunch of different people. But again, there are banners on this page, so you could do the same process. You can reach out to, they've got a Make Money tab. Let's find out what that's all about. Different articles, there you go, advertising. You could reach out to here, Darren Rouse, the owner of this particular website, and ask him if he would run an ad for you, whether it's run a banner on his site or run an email to his list. And that's how you would get targeted traffic back to your website. So that's the process. I mean, that's a really simple way to find targeted traffic, because the people who are visiting these sites are looking for what you offer. If your subject is how to make money online, if your product or service is how to make money online and something that helps people do that, well, then the people that visit these sites are looking for what you have. And so you're going to get a great response. Now, let me preface what I've said by saying this. I know it's more of a suffice than a preface, but let's not get caught up in that world. You need to know your numbers before you start paying for ads. You need to know what your lifetime value of a customer is. And the way to do that is to find out, if you run an ad, or out of however many people opt into your list, how many become buyers? And when they become buyers, what's the value of what they purchase? And then you divide that by your number of opt-ins in your list. So you know how much each opt-in costs you, and you also know how much each purchase brings you. Because if your average opt-in, for example, is worth $7, let's say. So you get 100 opt-ins. You get, I'm trying to do math in my head here while I'm talking. You get 100 opt-ins, and out of that, you generate $700 in sales, whether that's one person, whether that's divided by 10 people who each bought $70 worth of products, whatever the numbers work out to, but the net profit at the end is $700. Well, then you know that each opt-in on your list, each person on your list is potentially worth $7. Or in other terms, you could pay up to $7 per click for somebody per opt-in to your site. Now, if you want to work your click numbers, you got to go a step further. So out of every 1,000 clicks, 100 opt-in. Well, now you know each click you can only pay 70 cents for, because only 10% of those convert into a opt-in, and then out of the opt-ins you generate $700. So you need to know your numbers, bottom line. I don't want to lose you in the math here, but you need to know the lifetime value of your customers so that you know what your budget is. You don't want to be spending $1,000 on paid ads if they only generate $500 in profit. You want to at least break even. Ideally, you want to be ahead. And the only exception to that would be if you've got a really good converting front-end offer that maybe is a low-price offer, but you know that front-end offer converts to higher sales, to upsells somewhere down the road really well, and you know those numbers because you just got to know your numbers. I'll leave it at that. So that's the tip. Go to google.com, type in whatever your niche happens to be and the word blog, and go to the top blogs in your space. Check them out on Alexa and make sure they're getting lots of traffic. That's the one thing that Alexa is going to verify for you. If they're in the top, within anything below 50,000 is going to be a fantastic website that's getting a ton of traffic. So that's your confirmation. And then you want to reach out to the owners of those sites and ask them if they'll do a test run ad for you. Now start small, and if it converts really well, then scale up. If it doesn't convert, well, then don't run another one and go find another website and test it. Test and tweak and scale up when you find a winner. So that's my tip for you today. Now I will share that he did share with us his super secret #1 source of highly targeted traffic for his website, and I'm not going to share that here because it was secret. We kind of had to twist his arm to get it out of him. If you'd like to know what that source is, well, then you've got to get a hold of me. Whether reach out to me on social media, find an email address under this video or on my blog, wherever you happen to be, and shoot me a message, and I will share that with you. But I'm not gonna broadcast it here on this video. So there's your tip for today. I hope you're doing well. I look forward to speaking to you again soon. Make it a great day, and bye for now.